Hey everybody, Kevin Ray here with Resident Realty, and I just wanted to share an experience we had, or actually that we're having at the moment. My wife Laura and I just recently bought a house, and this year, and want to put solar panels on it. So we ended up going with Ion Solar, and right at this point in time, really regretting that decision. And I kind of want to share our experience with you so far. It's taken basically all year. We talked to them, well, not all year. We talked to them in, say, April or early May, and had the site assessment done. Turned out everything was fine here. Signed the contract on the 16th of June, and decided to go with financing. It's came out to about just over $27,000 to do the solar here, and so we decided to finance. Went with their financing company, which is not an issue. Basically the deal is once the solar panels get put on, at that point you start, you pay, or shortly thereafter. But this has been an absolute lousy experience here. And part of the reason I'm sharing this with you is because our first payment is due December 1st, and it is now November 24th. So anyways, so we signed the contract June 16th. Then all the work was done. Nice thing, the best part about the whole process is Ion Solar did everything. They called or they contacted the HOA, the city, the county, everybody, the power company, excuse me. So they did all that legwork to get everything done. They came a while back and installed the solar panels, and then at that point, then they have to then it gets inspected by the city or whatever. So anyway, city of Centennial. They led me to believe the city of Centennial was going to be the big slowdown in all of this, but that hasn't really been the case. Anyways, they came out, inspected it early October, or possibly it was actually I think it was probably September that it failed the inspection. So city came out, inspected it, didn't like what they saw, and decided, and said that they needed to add a sticker or something, and then photograph it. So and they did. Honestly, they put at the end of this video, I'm going to run just a still picture of the amount of stickers I've got out there. But that's not really my complaint. But so anyways, it failed the inspection, which kind of surprised me. I thought, since as many as that Ion does, I figured they'd be really good at it. But anyways, didn't get done. So they scheduled an appointment October 5th to come out and put a sticker on whatever sticker's missing and photograph it, send it in. Missed that appointment. Again, missed it on the 13th of October. They set another appointment on the 13th. That time we were gone, and I actually thought they had done it because we told them, hey, just, pop in. We're not going to be there. Let yourself in the backyard and do it. They said, okay, that's fine, not a problem. Anyways, I get a call later that week saying they need to schedule it again. And so scheduled it for the 27th of October, which they then missed again. And no reason given, just that just didn't happen. And actually, they didn't even tell me. They just never did it. So I never even got a notification that they weren't going to make it. So we scheduled it again for the 19th of November now. So now is October 5th to middle of November, 19th of November, and they still haven't gotten this sticker done. And again, my payment's coming due on December 1st, and I have no solar here. So anyways, November 19th, they call and said basically that they they don't know if they have a sticker or not. And the tech said that since they are moving warehouses, he thinks it'll be difficult to find, or impossible even, to find the sticker, even if they did have it. So he didn't want to take the time to go do that. So anyways, that to me was, that chaps my ass, to be honest with you. So pretty pissed off about that. Asked them how long it would take them. They said it'd be about 2 weeks probably before. Now this is before they can get the sticker and take the photo and submit that for approval to the city of Centennial. So then after that, once they get approval, then it'll be another couple of weeks probably before the tech can come out and install the meter and get everything up and running. So we're looking at making not only the idea of putting the solar panels on is so that you're not paying a power bill. So I'm looking at having to pay IREA my power bill and pay the financing on these flipping solar panels that aren't doing shit on my roof. So that's the biggest part of my complaint. To add to all of this, let you know kind of how the experience has gone so far. When they first installed it, they actually came, the electrician, without us knowing, moved some of the breakers around to make room for a breaker he had to put in. Inadvertently, he took our dryer, which was labeled properly, and so our dryer, he moved the dryer breaker down from a 240 slot to a 120 slot, which caused our dryer to stop heating. Well, we had no idea and didn't associate the two things together. So we thought our brand new Samsung clothes dryer was on the fritz because the lights come on because it had 110 going to it. The lights come on and the drum turns, but no heat comes out of it. And apparently that's because you need 240 to make the heating element work. So we had to wait 2 weeks. We complained to Samsung, and they said, well, we got to send a rep out for, this is going to be a warranty issue, so we'll send a rep out, and he'll take a look at it and see what's wrong with it. 2 weeks later, he gets here, and luckily he checked the power to the outlet, and he said, well, shit, you've only got 120. Well, the dryer's been working for months, so it had been on 240. And anyways, it was right below the breaker that the Ion Solar guy put in. So he had moved that down, and so caused that problem. So that was frustrating. Drove Laura flipping nuts because the hang drying clothes for 2 weeks. So anyways, that was that issue. Now number two. Another small issue was when they were drilling, they have to run a cable through your attic and down the outside wall and to your breaker box. Well, they missed. They were drilling from outside and they missed, and right up above me, they drilled into my office wall, a bedroom wall, and left a hole about the size of a silver dollar in the wall. Didn't say a word, didn't mention it to me, and no apology, no attempt to, hey, let's figure out how we're going to fix this. I just found the next day when I came in here to do some work, I found a gaping hole in my wall. So that's a bit of a problem, in my opinion. And the other thing is, these flipping things have been blowing off my roof. So these are the rails that they put the panels, attach them to the roof with. I'm assuming, I think that's what they are, because that's what it looks like they do. And every time we get a windstorm, I'm picking these up out of my yard. So one of two things, and I'm assuming it's not the worst of the two. One possibility is they did a shit job of attaching the solar panels, and one of these days I'm going to find the solar panels, laying in my yard, or worse yet, blowing across into the street and hitting one of the neighbor kids or something like that. I'm assuming that's not it. I'm assuming this is just, these are scraps, especially the small one here. Anyway, but they're very sharp too, by the way. So anyways, I'm guessing it is just that they left a bunch of shit on my roof and didn't pick it up. And now every time the wind blows, I've got to pick up and do the cleaning that they should have done. So, in my opinion, Ion Solar has been absolutely horrible to work with. They miss their appointments. They don't communicate. They don't seem to care that, they seem to think it was a very minor issue that no one gave a shit enough to go find this sticker with my payment coming due. And then it's just been absolute lack of professionalism the entire time. We initially wanted to go, we're thinking of going with Tesla because Laura bought a Tesla, love it. And we decided not to. At the time, actually, there was some bad press about Tesla panels. So we decided not to go that route and went with Ion. And I have been kicking myself ever since. If it wasn't too late, I'd rip these solar panels off and throw them out in the cul-de-sac and let them come pick them up. I'm 100% regretting doing business with Ion Solar. So if you guys are thinking about it, thinking about solar, I urge you, I don't know who to suggest. I would definitely look into Tesla. I believe their production has started up again on their systems. So I would look into them. I don't know anything really factual about it other than Ion Solar. You will be kicking yourself. You'll be beating your head against a wall working with these people. So anybody out there that watches this anywhere in the country, I urge you, do not do business with Ion Solar. They have yet to really do anything properly and professionally at this point in the game. And it's been 6-7 months now that I've been dealing with them. So anyways, that's the end of my rant. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments down below. I'll get back to you, or you can call or text me 720-595-5508. Thanks a bunch for watching, guys. Have a good one. And again, stay away from Ion Solar. If they come knocking on your door, lock it and don't let them in. So thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.